What's good, everybody? It's your boy Showtime. We live and direct, locked and loaded. Appreciate everybody coming through like always. So, man, it's official, man. It's official. It's locked in. Signed on the dotted line. Chris Paul, in his final season of NBA, he is returning to the Los Angeles Clippers. And this is always going to be real. This is always a realistic. It's always a realistic move right here, man. It was already written, man. We were just waiting on it to be official. And it's official. So we got CP returning back to the Clippers on a 1-year deal. Clippers got Bradley Beal, John Collins, Brook Lopez. They kept Nigga Batum, resigned him. Chris Dunn, David Jones Jr. Look, man, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Now it's gonna be interesting now. It's LeBron. This move right here made me feel like LeBron probably gonna play another 2 years. And why I brought him up because okay, so a lot of people gonna be talking about Chris Paul, his final season. You know your boy want all his shine. You feel what I'm saying? So he probably gonna play 2 more years. I can see it. But let me pull this up on the screen. What's good? What up, everybody? Shout out to the real. Shout out to the haters. Make sure y'all little mustache hit the like button. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Don't come over here talking about some yeah, the Clippers, they retirement home and all that. Sound like to me y'all mad because nobody want to go to the Lakers. Y'all biggest all season signing was LaRavia, man. Stay out of Clipper business. All these haters stuck in the mud. They worried about the Clippers when they teams ain't doing nothing in the off season. Absolutely nothing. We don't even have to play Chris Paul like that. See, that's the funny part about it. We can sign him and don't even play him. All I know is this. The Milwaukee Bucks, they ain't did shit. They garbage. Got Miles Turner watch. We gonna watch them niggas when we see them. Who else? Lakers, garbage. LaRavia, LeBron ain't happy. Man, LeBron gonna be acting a damn fool all year long. Watch when I tell you. Who else? I don't see none of y'all only hear none of y'all talk about the Clippers when y'all teams ain't made no moves. Y'all ain't even got a legit starting center. But y'all want to speak on Clippers. The Celtics garbage. The Celtics done. I don't want to hear nothing about no Celtics. Y'all over with. That little run y'all had is done. Shout out to Clipper Nation, man. Shout out to Clipper Nation. Let them boys keep hating. We ain't worried about them. If you ain't the Oklahoma City, if you ain't Oklahoma City and Houston Rockets, you don't need to be speaking on Clippers. You don't need to be speaking on the Clippers. Your team ain't made no moves. Yes, sir. Chris Paul returned back to the Clippers. Some people think Chris Paul the greatest Clipper of all time. What better way to finish off his career with the Los Angeles Clippers? Now, look, his family played a part in him coming back to the Clippers. Yeah, he wanted to be a starter. Yeah, he wanted to still compete for a championship. So you know what? He gonna get 2 out of 3 things in this year. He gonna be close to his family, and he's gonna get on he's gonna be part of a championship contender team, number 2. Now he's not gonna start, of course. He's definitely gonna come out the bench, limited minutes. And I thought Chris Paul played decent last year though. I thought he played good. He's gonna bring leadership to this team. So anybody pretending like this team is Chris Paul Chris Paul done. He ain't bring nothing to the table. Obviously, bro, y'all don't know nothing about basketball. As if the Clippers really need Chris Paul to play 30 minutes. But yet, I'm seeing guys like Myron Jones. Myron still stuck on LeBron. Man, this ain't 2020 no more, man. Myron, the goat milk been expired, homie. The goat milk expired 5 years ago. It's over with. We waiting on LeBron James announce his time right along with Chris Paul. Yeah, like that. And again, I'm gonna say it again for the dummies in the back. The Clippers don't need Chris Paul to play 30 minutes, 25 minutes. He can play 10, 15 minutes. And we good. You know why? Because we got a guy named Chris Dunn on the team still. We still loaded. Our team, the Clippers more deeper than any one of y'all teams that talk. I noticed the teams that actually winning, the team that actually got dealt, they not the ones that's talking about the Clippers. They not insecure like some of the other fans. The Clippers got they got back. Chris Paul. See, look at that. Look at the Rockets fans. Look at the Rockets fans. The Rockets fans, look, they always show love and respect. That's why I said, if you ain't a Rockets fan, you ain't Oklahoma City, y'all don't need to be talking. Your team ain't made no moves. Your team still ain't made no moves. I ain't trying to hear nothing from y'all. Anyways, like I said, Chris Paul, rightfully so, returns back to the best organization in LA, the best ownership, the best roster, and a place he can call home. It's a second home, you know. Everybody love trying to some people don't. Hey, if you switched up on the Clippers, I want to say this too. If you switched up on the Clippers, stay over there. We don't need we look, man, the door is closed. We don't need no more invites. We ain't got room for nobody else to come on the Clippers. Don't worry about the Clippers. Stay on the team y'all was on last year. The last 2 years, y'all been switching up. Nobody cares about what you say, Lorenzo. Like, who cares? You a Bull fan, bro. Minnesota, y'all getting smoked. Y'all ain't did nothing this all season either. I can't wait to play Minnesota. Sean family, we can bet some money. We gonna bet money on that. We play Minnesota, we smoking y'all. We got size now. See, we can play ball with y'all now. All that trying to over physicals, getting all the rebounds. Oh no, that's over with. Zubac got help now. Zubac got help. The Miami Heat garbage. I don't want to hear nothing about Miami Heat. Watch. Norman Powell go out there and put up 20 points. 20 points and Miami still ain't gonna win. Stop it. He said LeBron too busy in music videos of Tyler the Creator. Man, LeBron ain't worried about no dust ass Lakers, man. He ain't worried about no Lakers. He is not worried about the Lakers. That's why I hate about the NBA community. It's just a bunch of damn haters, bro. People don't want to keep it 100. If the Lakers made these same moves, y'all would be saying championship. Nobody want to go to the Lakers, dog. It's all about the Clippers. Now, with this move, that this move made the Clippers a championship contender? No, the Clippers already was a championship contender. Soon as they got John Collins and Brook Lopez. Now, Tyronn Lue, he still get in the he can easily get in the way now. He can easily get in the way. Y'all know how Tyronn Lue is. So Chris Paul, let me see how much money it is. I'm trying to see how much. I think he signed for the vet mill. Yeah, that's what it is. He signed for the vet mill. Now my concern always gonna be two things: is Hilt and Tyronn Lue. I ain't gonna lie, Tyronn Lue is definitely on the clock this year. like I said, man, the Clippers, they address the needs. Like getting Chris Paul, y'all, honestly, getting Chris Paul, like that just put the cherry on top, right? I thought the Clippers were fine with just getting more size. So again, the Clippers address their needs, bro. That's what I'm always. The all season all about addressing your needs. What was the reason why the Clippers lost? We already saw what happened. Them niggas destroyed the Clippers on the boards. The Clippers don't have a look. They didn't have a power forward, right? So they addressed that. You went glop for glop with the Denver niggas. Now you got better with John Collins and Brook Lopez coming off the bench. You trade Norm and got Bradley. You kept Derrick Jones Jr. You kept your two best defenders, Derrick Jones Jr., Chris Dunn, to go along. Yeah, Zubac too, right? We already know Zubac one of the best defensive players in the league too, making an all-defensive team. They solidified that. Should have been first team to go along with Kawhi Leonard. So again, I think the Clippers did an absolute great job this offseason. Um, they are championship contenders for sure. I'm going on the record saying that they are championship contenders. And if you look at the teams in the West, Oklahoma City, Rockets, I think they're up there. By the way, I was concerned about the Rockets. We didn't get John Collins and Brook Lopez. Man, we couldn't compete against no Rockets. I was on record telling y'all that. Now I think we can compete against the Rockets. Because the Rockets, they still, to me though, the Rockets, man, they still got, I think they got a better, I think their team is better than the Clippers defensively though. I still think their team better defensively. Now, it all going, we gonna see if the Clippers can keep that same defensive identity. That's my question mark. Like starting Bradley Beal and look, they started on with Powell, Will, James Harden, and still top three defense. But you had Derrick Jones Jr. starting lineup too. You had Chris Dunn start lineup. That played a part. Me personally, I would prefer us start Chris Dunn. Just me personally. I hope we do that, but I know we probably not gonna do that. I would rather start Chris Dunn or Derrick Jones Jr. over Bradley Beal. Not because Bradley Beal garbage, because of you want to keep that same identity you built last year, that same camaraderie. I'm keeping at least one of them in the starting lineup. But again, I don't know what was promised to Bradley Beal. I think that starting spot was promised, right? So it's kind of gonna be hard for them to say, "Hey, Bradley Beal, you come out the bench for Chris Dunn." Then you got Bradley Beal agent saying, "Well, you gotta let Bradley Beal be Bradley Beal to get the best Bradley Beal." What did that really mean? That sound like let Russ be Russ to me. Um, you said, bro said Tiggs only got one score. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Bam? What they mean? What's that? What that even mean, bro? You said the Oklahoma City still miles ahead. They not miles ahead of the Clippers. They the champs though. They the defending champs. I just know we better than the Lakers though. That's all I know, bro. Look, all I know is this: we better than the Lakers. The Clippers are better than the Lakers. The Clippers better than the Timberwolves. The Clippers better than. I'm taking Clippers over Denver. I'm taking who else? Clippers over San Antonio, Phoenix. I'm taking Clippers over who else? I'm missing somebody. Utah, of course Utah. I mean, who will name them? Only team only team I'm concerned about for real is Houston Rockets, Oklahoma City. I'm taking them over Denver. Yes, sir. We look, I'm look. I'm taking them over Denver. I definitely am. I definitely take them over Denver. Okay, y'all say Denver better. That's fine. That's fine. They got. I like the moves they make. If you want to say Denver better, cool. I'm taking us over Denver. My big concern is going to be the Houston Rockets and Oklahoma City. I ain't got to put no Denver niggas over us. I mean, look, they got they got Bruce Brown back. Again, I get it. They got Bruce Brown back, Cam Johnson. I get it. I get it. You still got Jokic, top 2 player in the league. Yeah, they more healthier. I get it. I get it. I see. I can see why y'all say better. But again, if the Clippers keep their same identity, this the most important thing. Keeping their same identity, staying locked in on the principles. We have to be a top 3 defensive team. So again, the Clippers lost. Y'all gotta understand this too. The Clippers lost that series because we didn't have nobody to match over Aaron Gordon. We didn't have nobody to keep those guys. They was killing us on the boards. So again, I think y'all got to take into account we actually, you know what I'm saying? I feel like we actually addressed that, you know? And then we didn't give up anything but Norman Powell. Look at what we lost. Norman Powell and we lost Ben Simmons, who look, Ben Simmons was good defensively, but they were using him as a small ball 5. You couldn't really rely on him offensively though. You got you got rid of Eubanks, who I wasn't high on in the first place. I didn't like the fact we got him. They kept Bogey. So, I mean, it's not that bad, right? It's not that bad. You know, you said who's starting to Bradley Beal gonna start. Bradley Beal gonna start. One moment. Man, don't nobody care about no 3-point competition. Man, who cares? Why all of a sudden, you know what's funny to me? It's all of a sudden Norman Powell is the best player in the NBA all of a sudden. This the same Norman Powell that didn't even show up in the playoffs when we need him. He gave us that one game. Y'all talking about that Norman Powell? I know it's like y'all never bring up this guy he been on the Clippers for the last 3 years, right? Y'all never bring up Norman Powell coming up short. He don't show up in the playoffs. It's just funny to me how everybody like to mention guys that's not gonna help the Clippers going forward. They did the same thing last year, Chris, with Paul George. These boys hate the Clippers so much. They saying the Clippers made a mistake by trading Paul George. Look, now before they let Paul George go, well not trade him, but they ain't resign him, they ain't giving that money. Before that, they were saying the Clippers need to trade Paul George. So when they did it, you start seeing all the jealous Clipper haters. You feel what I'm saying? They coming out of nowhere hating on the Clippers like always. So how can again? It really don't matter what your opinion is. Ask yourself this. I ask you this question, bro. I ask you this question. Did the Clippers get better, bro? They got better, dog. They got better. This ain't about no Chris Paul. He don't have to play. Chris Paul is playing. Look, these dudes are retarded. Chris Paul is signing with the Clippers on a $3.6 million deal. Dude might not even get playing time every single night. You never know. But even if he do get playing time, that ain't a bad thing. Chris Paul, he got a little bit left in the tank for 5 to 10 minutes. I hate his defense at this point of his career. But to pretend like Chris Paul gonna play a major role on this team, like we gonna rely on him to be we gotta rely on him to play 30 minutes, like y'all ridiculous, bro. Y'all sound ridiculous. We absolute got better. Now Tyronn Lue, he gonna have to, man. He said was promised playing time to go to the club. I'm pretty sure he did. But again, you give James Harden a legit backup point guard. Is that not? Let me ask you a question. Is Chris Paul not a better backup point guard than Pokey? Is he not a better backup point guard than Ben Simmons? Like these players y'all was saying was trash. We still got Bogey on top of that. We kept Bogey. So we got Bogey, Chris Paul, Chris Dunn, Derrick Jones Jr., Nigga Batum, Cam Christie, Brooke Lopez, Kobe Brown. We still got those guys coming out. That's our bench. That's literally our bench. So, again, that's not old. The oldest players on this team, the dude saying old. The oldest players Brooke Lopez and Chris Paul. Them the oldest guys. John Collins, 27. Derrick Jones Jr., he's still young. Chris Dunn still young. I can't wait till basketball season. Hey, watch this. Basketball season come around. Watch our league boy. Y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see. But let me ask y'all a question. What kind of moves your team made, though? Never mind the Clippers. Did your team make moves? Again, did the Clippers get better? Press one, press two, they didn't get better. Let's see who know basketball. Let's see who really know basketball, who a hater. Because if you sit here saying Clippers didn't get better, you don't know basketball, bro. You don't know basketball. See, I see a lot of people that do know basketball. See, I see, okay. See, we know Mikey Bay don't know basketball. We know this. We know this. He said depend on chemistry. Yeah. Look, I'm gonna say this again, because I don't want the season to start and y'all say, oh, so you said this. Oh, so you said that. So I want y'all to listen to me carefully. The moves they made doesn't guarantee them a championship, but they are a championship contender. Let's get that correct. They are a championship contender. No doubt about it. Did the Clippers do the Clippers have everything they need? In my eyes, absolutely. They do. They do. So hear me out. Again, still though, my biggest concerns, number one, health. Number two, Tyronn Lue rotation. Tyronn Lue has to figure out the right combination because I want the Clippers to still be that top three defensive team. If the Clippers not the same level, they don't play the same level of defense, they're not going to be as good. This is why I'm saying I want the Clippers. I would prefer, but we'll see. You got to give them time. I prefer the Clippers start Chris Dunn because you always need that one guy in the start lineup that's going to do all the dirty work. I always mention that because that's very important. We just saw that in the playoffs. Your two teams the two teams in the finals. They had depth, they had defense, they had size. You saw guys like Aaron Naismith, Nimhard. Those guys, they a big reason why Indiana Pacers went to the final. It wasn't just because Tyrese Halliburton. You gotta have one of those type of guys in the starting lineup. Me personally, but again, I look if you telling me that the Clippers are still gonna be a top three defensive team with Bradley Beal in the starting lineup with James Harden, Kawhi, JC, and Big Zoo, we great. I think the Clippers gonna be top three in the West. And I think y'all sleeping on this Chris Paul move a little bit. Y'all kind of sleeping on it. I think Chris Paul, he's gonna bring intangibles to this organization. One thing we can say about Chris Paul, he is a leader. Is Chris Paul not a leader? Chris Paul's a leader. One thing about Chris Paul, whether you hate him, whether you like him, Chris Paul's a leader. Chris Paul, he's a competitive dog. I think his you don't think he's a leader? You said F no? You don't think he's a leader? You don't think he's a leader? He said stop the carry, star lines. My star line is not too small, bro. Stop it. Just stop the cap. He said Kawhi Chris Paul is going to be the third coach on the team. Exactly. Exactly. Then no, I'm not piping down. See, y'all can say what y'all want to say about James Harden in the playoffs, but during the regular season. Now, I will say this too. James Harden, you won't have to rely on him to do everything like last year. You won't allow James Harden won't have to go out there and try to carry the scoring load and distribute. Feel what I'm saying? I see James Harden doing a lot more distributing and then shooting 20 shots a game. So he can kind of lay out the gas a little bit. You know, he has less ball handling duties. So I think the Clippers again they address their needs. Okay, so I always look at it like this: you go into the off season. What do the Clippers? What do any team in the league? Well, okay, what do they need to address? Back up. Before I remember y'all asked me this now. When the all season, when the all season started, everybody's talking about what moves need to be made for the Clippers. Again, they need a power forward, check. Backup center, check. Put Kawhi back at the 3. Don't re-sign Norman Powell. He's not worth that money. Not with the Clippers, anyway. I think Norman Powell, he deserved to get paid somewhere else. Not with the Clippers. Not with the Clippers. Okay, so James Harden 6'5". See, let you know you don't know basketball, bro. The Clippers got you. They got Chris Dunn, Derrick Jones Jr., John Collins, Zubac. Why y'all acting like John Collins, Zubac, 30 years old? They're not even 30. John Collins and Zubac are literally 27 years old, 28. You gotta keep it 100, man. The Clippers got you. Brook Lopez, he in his late third. Yeah, he in the late 30s. Chris Paul in the late 30s. But the rest of it, like James Harden 35, 36, Kawhi 34. That's what? One, two, that's 4 guys. That's 4 guys in their 30s. So that's not really that bad. I think y'all over exaggerating, bro. But again, this is YouTube full of the unrealistic people. They think like women. I get it, bro. Yeah, Batum 36, sure. But I'm trying I'm just trying to explain how the Clippers really they might be old a little bit by adding on Chris Paul, but it doesn't really that don't really hurt the team youth though, because we still got guys on the team that's young that's gonna get playing time. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, man. I like the move. I wanted Chris Paul back on the Clippers for optics. You said 32, 33 are old. It's not. That's not even old. That's not even old. Bradley Beal. That's not old. I agree with you, homie. I actually like that lineup. I like that lineup. Chris Dunn, James Harden, Chris Dunn, Kawhi, Colin Zoo. I like that lineup. But I'm gonna give Bradley Beal a chance. I ain't gonna ride on him and say he need to go to. Even though I think he should, but I'm gonna give him a. I'm a. Let's see how it looks. Let's see how it looks. How, you know what I'm saying? Let's see if he can sacrifice a little bit and put more effort on defense. That's what I want to see. What up, Dwayne? Chris Dunn not starting no Bill. It's good veteran. You know why I like Chris Dunn? Chris Dunn starting. He did a really good job guarding the other team best scorers like De'Aaron Fox, Steph Curry. You know those guys. Like he did a really good job. Like he was a big part of the reason why the Clippers was really good defensively. He said Bill is better playing off ball. Look at how Russ had him looking in Washington. Yeah, yeah. And what I like about it too, you got Derrick Jones Jr., right? Jones, it's gonna be games he start because Kawhi not gonna be there. He's not gonna play every game in the all season move. Yeah. The Clippers very high on Bradley Beal. They high on Bradley Beal. They think Bradley Beal can redeem himself from last year. But you gotta keep in mind too, he's playing with James Harden and a team that has balance. And the Clippers not paying him $53 million too, so all that play a part. I want a new coach. I'm sorry. Yeah, Ty Lue, he definitely lost some trust among the fans. There's a lot of fans that thinks it's not Tyronn. It wasn't Tyronn Lue's fault. The reason why they lost either though. So we got a split crowd on that. But again, I'm looking forward to this year. It's gonna be an exciting year for the Clippers Nation. Second year in the Tour Dome, we're gonna be the latest team in the league. We're gonna be the most entertaining team. You know, it's gonna Kawhi Leonard's healthy, and that's nobody really talking about that. He's healthy going into this year. That's the first time he's been healthy going into a season since um 21. Since 21. So I think bringing Chris Paul and tangibles and leadership to this team, I think it's gonna be big. I think a lot of people are sleeping on that. And I like it though. I like it. I want everybody to go against us. I want everybody to say we not good, we too old. But again, but King Malik, this is why I was saying though, I want the Clippers to go get dealt. That way we don't have to rely on James Harden so much. So I think they did really good job of doing that. I think they did a good job of getting other players on their team. You won't have to rely on James Harden in a 7-game series. Harden gonna give us two games out of series. I'm already Harden my guy, but I know he ain't gonna really show up every single game in the playoffs. I know this, but I know he gonna show up and play 82 games, and he gonna help us get to the playoffs for sure. Yeah, the Clippers needed a leader. Well, you got a leader now. So what's next? So y'all say we didn't have a leader. We got a leader now. So we gonna act like Chris Paul not a leader? Come on, bro. Come on. Fast, Dennis. I know it. Kawhi Leonard washed up. Bradley Beal washed up. James Harden washed up. Everybody washed up on the Clippers. I know it, bro. I know it. I know it. Same old. From the haters. Most players be hurt by it. See, look at this. This how sad these dudes is. These dudes out here wishing injuries on players. They let you know they don't even love basketball. Y'all wishing injuries on players. Just sad, bro. Nah, we ain't losing to y'all again, T-Card. Salute to you, homie. Hey, y'all. Let's keep it real let's keep it all the way 100. What up, Lil Tay? Press one in the chat. If the Lakers would have got these same guys, let's keep it 100. If the Lakers would have got them same guys, tell the truth. Tell the truth. When the media and everybody on YouTube be saying they're a championship contender, yes or no? Matter of fact, they be saying they're going to the finals. Let's keep it real. If the Lakers would have made these same moves, bro, they would have got John Collins, Brook Lopez. Come on, bro. Keep it 100, man. Y'all would have been saying this. Oh, yeah, the Clippers going to win the championship, all that. Come on, bro. Y'all just be, I swear, I can't stand these folks. I'm literally, what's old boy was on ESPN? No, it was Fox Sports. He was on that Chris Broussard saying, oh, yeah. If the Clippers get Bradley Beal, they going to the finals. Man, come on, bro. If the Lakers would have made these same moves, that's why I said it's nothing but bias, Clipper hate. These boys can't keep it 100 to save their life. Marcus Smart better than Bradley Beal now? Come on, bro. What up, Sugar Ray Robs? What up, man? What up, Sugar Ray? Come on, man. Y'all got to stop this. No, hey, y'all. Look what I'm talking about. So all of a sudden, Marcus Smart is better than Bradley Beal now. Marcus Smart better than Bradley Beal? That's what we doing now? Come on, bro. I'm so glad the Lakers and the Clippers in the same. They in the same group. The like the end. What is the end season tournament group? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, y'all gotta play. Yeah, y'all gotta see us. Oh yeah, hey, we win the championship. Oh man, I'm stunned on these boys. They kiss the Lakers ass more than yeah they do. Shy. They just straight haters. That's all they do is hate. But we the best team in LA though. We the best team in LA, and we're gonna be the best team in the league if we stick to the script. Like I said, if that ain't a guarantee. Hey, I like this team. I love this team right here, man. I love the team. Y'all know me. I ride with the Clippers. When we win, lose. Y'all know this. I'm riding. I'm excited, bro. I'm really excited. You know, that John Collins move, man, that restored the feeling right there. The Clippers haven't had a power forward like John Collins since Blake Griffin. Man, don't nobody care about no Manuel Ocho. What have Manuel Ocho done for the game of basketball? Nothing. This man quote Emmanuel Ocho. Emmanuel Ocho can't even keep a job on Fox Sports. This man talking about some Emmanuel Ocho. Dude lost his job over some coochie, man. Man, come on, bro. That man let some coochie mess up his money, dog. We ain't quoting no Emmanuel Ocho. Ain't nothing play about Shorty. His ass a straight goofy. And that boy let a broad trick him out his job, man. I ain't about to worry about this man, Emmanuel Ocho. Man, there's plenty George Taylors out here in the world, man. George Taylor ain't nothing special. Dudes out here gassing on George Taylor, man. George Taylor everywhere, man. She ain't nothing special, dog. If you never had no George Taylor before, then you ain't, man, your ass a virgin. Let's keep it a buck, dog. Ain't nothing special about her. Let's, man, Kawhi Leonard, Lock Hall of Fame, top 75, man. Stop. That man sitting up there smelling her underwear and shit, man. That dude be weird, dog. I ain't never had no women in his life. Just like the rest of y'all virgins. Right, Dennis Jones, right. So, fast, home. Man, dude, straight buster. Man, this dude sitting there smelling his finger. Man, get your weird ass on, man. I ain't never had no. Man, these dudes be acting like they ain't never had no boss before. The internet exposed a lot of y'all dudes. Y'all don't get no hoes. Y'all dudes hang around a bunch of niggas all day, play 2K, fart, shit, eat Cheetos, smoke cigarettes and weed and drink. Don't do nothing with y'all life. It exposes all of that. YouTube should never allowed you punks to come on the internet. These boys ain't never had no women. They never been around no women like that. You can tell. Man, you boy couldn't even hang around me, boy. I ain't even finna say nothing. I just look like this. I just look like this, bro. I get on the internet and I act like I'm just a sports guy, man. I'm a straight dog, man. Straight killer. Y'all boys can't. I ain't got no women. I ain't got nothing going on. What up, John? Oh man, I love it, John. I love it. I love it. Hey, John, we going up, baby. We going up. We going up. Whether they like it or not, it's clip game don't bang. Whether they like it or not. And we gonna stun on these boys this year. We gonna put it in their face. I can't. I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to Denver. By the way, y'all, how about this? I think this year the NBA should put us back on Christmas. They got I think the NBA should have Clippers versus Denver Nuggets for Christmas. Do y'all know when they gonna do anybody know when they gonna drop the schedules? Let me see. Let me do some research real quick. I want to see Denver Nuggets and Clippers on Christmas. That'll be fine. That was the best playoff series in the first round. Let me see. NBA schedules release. Okay, so it says it's going to be somewhere in August, possibly August 14th or 15th. Nah, I know. Hey, 3 Glock. We still got to get it did now. 3 Glock. I ain't don't get it wrong. Don't get me wrong now. Don't get me wrong. We still got to go out here and get it did, like my boy Matt Peck say. But I love our chance this year, man. Y'all hating on the Clippers. Hey, hey, Clipper Nation. Oh yeah, shout out to my boy Brooklyn Brooklyn Knicks fan. He said this 2021 Lakers all over again. Y'all won't learn. Man, I'm not taking no come on, bro. I don't even take what you say serious. You a Brooklyn Knicks fan. Stop it. You can't even speak on the throne, homie. You too far down. Y'all ain't got no man. The last time the Knicks won a championship, man, my mama was a toddler, man. Ain't nobody trying to hear about no Knicks fans saying anything about the Clippers or any other team. Shut up. Let's talk about it now. First of all, I hate when y'all do that, bro. Bro, people not saying this every single year. Stop this, bro. Stop it. Nobody, nobody saying the Clippers are championship and buzz. Y'all said the Clippers weren't gonna make the playoffs last year. Stop it, man. Stop lying. Stop the lying, man. Y'all said last year the Clippers was not gonna make the playoffs. I told you chumps the Clippers gonna make the playoffs, win 50 games on your watch. Stop the cap, man. Stop it. God dang. Y'all gotta stop this cap, bro. Me either, Dennis. Me either. Yeah. Shout out to Allen. He said, appreciate your work, bro. Damn the haters. Facts. Man, we gonna stun on these boys. The Clippers gonna be the most exciting team in the league. Let's keep it real. Who gonna be the most exciting team? Who gonna be the most watched team in the league next year? Clippers. I'm gonna give y'all look next year. I'm gonna give y'all some of the most lit streams. Y'all know how. Look, y'all think I'll be lit. Psst. Next year, I'm finna take Clipper streams to a whole nother level. We gonna have fun. We gonna have fun. We gonna celebrate Chris Paul last year. We gonna go out here and get this championship. Man, you hating because you just, bro, you sitting him writing a paragraph like a woman, man. Be quiet, dog. Hate, hate on what? The Clippers gonna have Harden and Bill fighting over shots. Man, shut your dumb ass up. Shut up, dog. How, was James Harden on power fighting over shots? No. Shut your dumb ass up. Hey, um, all I know is this: we're gonna beat the Knicks again. She got a soundboard for the stream, please. You said what? Get a soundboard? Oh yeah. Man, I'm going up heavy shit. Yeah, Godchild. They don't never watch no man. These boys don't know nothing about no basketball. They just be talking. They just be talking, man. That's all. That's all. Real Dog said y'all old as hell. Okay, and you got the oldest guy in the league, but you talking, Rubs. Hey, Rubs, we might be a little old, but at least we got players. Y'all got Bronny James. Like this coming from make it make sense, y'all. Make it make sense. You doing all that talking, but your best player on the bench is Bronny James. Bronny. Imagine Bronny James trying to guard Chris Paul or James Harden. Really, bro? Y'all gonna put Bronny James on Chris Paul and James Harden? Bronny. Little Bronny. Well, we gonna whoop that boy ass like LeBron never did. Ooh. Bronny James. Man, stop it. Stop it, man. We gotta stop all of this, dog. All this hate, all this unnecessary hate. And Bronny James is y'all guy. Shut up, man. I ain't trying to hear all that roots. What up, though, homie? He said Chris Paul gonna bring intensity. There we go. Intensity, competitiveness. We were missing. We lost Patrick Beverley. Now you cooking, home. You cooking. You cooking. Yes, sir. Hey, Akeem, that's coming soon. I promise you. Before the season start. I got. Hey, before the season start, King. Before the season start. I promise you. Hey, I promise. I ain't gonna look. I ain't gonna. I got you, bro. I got y'all. I got y'all. He said Chris Paul, CP3, not that great of a defender anymore. I agree, but again, we still got Chris Dunn. Don't forget that, and we still got Derrick Jones Jr. Man, y'all gotta keep up, bro. Y'all got the Clipper got so many weapons, man. Y'all still stuck on freaking Chris Paul and James Harden. We got too many weapons. We got too many weapons. Man, look at all that size we got in the front court. What up, Jabbar? Yeah. Hey, Akeem, I'm gonna show you. Look, Akeem, you know what? I'm gonna text you. I promise you, bro. I've been working. I'm gonna text you like cause I'm trying to like. I'm a perfectionist, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You know what's holding up? I'm a perfectionist. I want everything to be right. I swear. I got people design. I got people helping me with the design, everything. I swear. I swear. I'm gonna show. I'm gonna give you a sneak peek. They can't make. They mad, so they can't make no move fast. They mad at the Clippers because they got the richest owner in sports, the best owner in sports, front office putting together championship roster and on top of that got flexibility for the next 2 summers. The Clippers take care of players. They take care of players too. The whoever look, whatever big time star becomes available, I promise y'all, I guarantee y'all this. Whether it be Giannis, any one of these young stars, or guys in their prime, the Clippers gonna pick one of them up. Watch. This is why I love this organization. This is why I'm riding with them. They not doing no. They don't believe in rebuilds. We gonna when Kawhi Leonard era over, once his era ends, we gonna move on to the next thing. Teams gonna want to come play for Steve Ballmer. I just hope we get a championship for. I just want us to get a championship next year. We gotta get this championship next year, y'all. We gotta get the championship. I want Chris Paul, Kawhi. Hey, it'll be a great story. Them guys get a championship for Chris Paul on his way out. That'll be great. Oh yeah, them Clipper Laker game, popcorn material. We gonna I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all. Yeah, Rose Dog, you heard what I said. Hey, I'm telling y'all, next year, I'm taking Clipper strings to a whole nother level. I'm cutting up. I'm acting a fool. Kawhi Leonard healthy too. Out the gate. Luka Doncic. Luka, stop it. Hey, get out of here, bro. Y'all still. Who is Luka Doncic? I forgot all about that dude. I know Luka. I know Luka. I don't know Luka. I don't know who that is. I know Luka Doncic. I don't know that dude right there. I don't know nothing about no Luka. I know Luka. Luka, the dude that wet the bed in the playoffs and don't play no defense and jack a bunch of bad shots. Man, ain't nobody worried about no Luka. Man, all these dudes be saying collide this, collide that. They be the same dudes saying Kawhi Leonard was the best player in the world in 2020. Ain't nobody got time for that, man. Man, these dudes was the same dude. Anybody's collide this, collide that. They be the same one that was saying Kawhi the best player in the league, man. Ain't nobody worried about that, man. Tell a team when they see my team, we gonna bet money. How about that? I'm gonna keep taking these chumps money. Yes, sir. Collide is, collide that. But you said Kawhi Leonard Kawhi was the best player in 2020. It was clip of this, clip of that. But all of a sudden it collide now. Man, stop it. All y'all boys, man. Y'all gotta come up with some new material. The Bucks ain't doing nothing. They ain't doing nothing. Absolutely nothing. They ain't doing nothing. The Bucks getting watched. Man, y'all seen the Bucks roster? Come on, bro. Man, that roster absolutely disgusting. That roster garbage, bro. Stop it, man. Hey, man, I gotta get ready to go though, man. I got stuff to do. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Clipper Nation, yeah. Bump the haters. It's your boy Showski. I'll holler at y'all later, man. Hit the like button, new to the channel, subscribe. Hey, man, take them do-rags off your head and get right.